Hi, it's Jemay coming to you from the future. So, Jemaniacs, I've had the most fucked up day ever. So many weird things have happened. Fuck my life. Seriously. I started recording as soon as I woke up this morning so I could tell you guys my dream. And then the whole day has been like, I can't even deal. Amber hates my guts now and I'm fucking losing followers on Gram, which is like, oh my God, for me. I'll explain everything. It's just gonna like unravel. So let's start where it all began, when I first woke up. This week on Shamazing, Gampy vomits cash, Meatball Maddie, losing my shower suction dildo, possum poo on the Jimmy Choos, Amber's suspicious love of soccer, and are girls really the more primitive gender? Your weekly dose of boy advice, friendship drama, and apartment living from the hash brown whore, the monobrowed mama. She puts the vice in advice. I'm Shamay, J-A-apostrophe-M-I-E. I'm white, I'm niche, I'm quiche, and I'm Shamazing. Hi, it's me, guys. I just woke up. My head's on the pillow. I'm just recording to capture the moment. Like, I set up the podcast recording stuff next to my bed last night. I was going to talk to you guys like during the night, like, and take you to meet the possum and stuff. But oh my God, I just had the most epic dream. I just woke up. I'm just going to sit up and tell you guys about it. Just one sec. Okay. So, Germaniacs, I'm like half asleep, but so in the dream, I was naked on the floor, covered in jelly, and I was like rolling around in it, and eating the jelly, and it was kind of hot. And then there was this like suddenly the door opens into the flat, and it's my dad, and he's holding like a taxidermy Gampy, like a stuffed Gampy. And I like scream in terror. It was actual Gampy with this like stunned, like frozen expression on his face. And Dad's like, darling, I've had him stuffed and what are you doing on the floor? And I'm like, I don't know, but it just like feels nice. And then Dad props the taxidermy Gampy up in the room facing me. And all of a sudden, Gampy's mouth starts like shooting out cash, like heaps of cash just like flying out of his mouth right at me. It was South African dollars, and it's like spraying all over my body. I'm getting like stuck in the jelly and stuff, and I'm like freaking out with happiness and like squirming around and in this pile of cash and jelly, and then I suddenly woke up and it was like, oh my God, it was a dream. And then, yeah, I just straight away just started recording it, like literally just happened. So yeah, just wanted to share, so random. I always have crazy dreams. So yeah, I'm kind of more awake now, but I want this season to be more like intimate, like where we like share more life moments, like me waking up, like I'll probably do some like more sleep talking. Maybe we can have a shower together. I just want you guys to feel like you're always with me. So I'm going to like record all day today. Oh my God, fucking Amber has been in here. She has this really annoying habit of putting post-it notes on my forehead to like remind me of stuff. There's one on my forehead now. I'm just going to peel it off. Okay, it says landlord inspection at 3 p.m. Oh my God. Clean up in capitals. Fuck my life. I hate cleaning. Yeah, like so the actual owner of the apartment, this old lady comes in to inspect every few months and we get busted if it's not clean. Like last time, have I told you guys I got hermit crabs? I don't think I have. Well, yeah, I got hermit crabs. They're so cute. And I put nail polish on their shells, and they live in this tank in Amber's room. And because, well, I told her it was because it got more sun, but it's actually because I hate the smell of hermit crabs. But yeah, they're so cute. I haven't named them all yet, but the main ones are called Squalene, Queef, and I can't remember the third one. It's like Shadoobie or something like that. Something really random. Claire the albino friend of mine named it, and she's kind of lame. So it was like all fake and like, yeah, cool name, whatevs. Anyway, I digress. So last time we had an inspection, I was letting my crabs run around in the kitchen for the day while I wasn't home. And the landlord came in, she freaked out and she like screamed and nearly trod on one and called a pest inspector. And we almost got evicted, I think. Amber got so aggro at me. She's like, anyway, so they're coming today. So I need to remember to make sure it's all looking good because I'm not working and Amber's paying my rent. So I'm her domestic bitch. But yeah, I'm fulfilling my housewife fantasy, so it's fine. Oh my God, I can see another fucking post-it note on the door. Fuck off, Amber. It says, stop fucking feeding that possum in capitals. I will if I want. Fuck my life. So basically this really cute wild possum from the tree at the front has been like coming to the front door, and I've been like smuggling some bread out for it and like attracting it. And he snatches it off me and he runs up the tree, and it's like, I just feel really connected to nature. Like I feel like I'm kind of like the Terrier of Double Bay, but like way hotter, and I don't wear khaki and I'd never get bangs. Anyway, Amber's pissed because there's like heaps of possum poo on the step. Because it's waiting for me every night. And she stepped in some in her Jimmy Choos without realising. And she was at work and her boss pointed out this poo on the side of her shoe and made her leave the meeting to clean it off with a stick out the front of the work building. She was so pissed at me. Oh my God. She still hasn't got over it. Anyway, so I better get out of bed. I can hear Demi Lovato scratching on the door. Desperate for some loving from her doggy mama, her parent. She wants me to sing to her as usual, no doubt. So yeah, I'm going to do some content on the gram today. A little photo shoot around the flat. It's going to be hackers. It's so fucking hard being an influencer coming up with ideas. Okay, I'll have a shower and then ask Shimei after the break. Can I just say, I've just been thinking about Amber in the shower because I've got my suction dildo on the wall and she's always putting it away because she hates it. But I was thinking, I want to give you guys like a quick Amber update because she's like a little bit mysterious for you guys. But basically, she's my ride or die bitch, my bestie, not a Westie, my rent-paying sugar sister. So she just got her dream PR job, also my fucking dream job, i.e. We went to uni together to study PR. That's how I know her. But yeah, I'm like way keisha than her. Like she's all right. She's like an 8 to my 10/11. But it's weird that she's like kicking goals and I'm still like a mid-level influencer / strug life. But remember how I got fired from the PR internship and quit uni and stuff? So yeah, got myself to blame. YOLO. But yeah, Amber's kind of like, she's kind of like a shitty version of me. Like not quite as quiche, not as many followers. Like she was a TikTok viral self-love expert and some of her videos went huge, but she hasn't been consistent. I feel like she kind of, it's like she's kind of peaked, whereas I'm like growing and growing. I'm not jealous of her life. It's just like, I feel like she's making some really weird life decisions at the moment. Like her relationship with Carl is like really toxic. I don't know why, it just seems weird. And I tried to ban him from staying over, but Amber's like, fuck off, Shabay. Also, I kind of suspect she's a little bit bi and in denial. Like, because she mentioned that Emma Chamberlain was cute and then she blushed and then walked into the kitchen. And she was on the soccer team at uni. So, need I say more? Yeah, and people always think we're a couple too, which is random. It's like, yeah, we dress the same, I guess. Well, she copies me. Also, she's kind of pissing me off lately because she's been spending so much time with Claire, the albino friend in our group, who's lame as. Like, she's seriously not quiche at all. Like, it's kind of charity that Amber and I are friends with her, considering how quiche we are. She's mostly there for the gram clickbait, TBH. It's like me and Amber are like best friends, like coming up 4 years. We have our own language, like secret words that only like she and I know, like super duper 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 means oat milk latte. And we've got our secret handshake. And it's like, why would you hang out with a fucking albino? No offense. I mean, Claire specifically, not any listeners who might be that way inclined. Anyway, I just wanted to give you the Amber update because it's like, she's a legend deep down. It's just like she's having like a really stressy phase and being a bitch to me with her little post-it notes. But girls will be girls. Okay, I've crapped on so much about Amber, so let's do the Ask Jamae next seggy.
Hi, Jamae. It's me. Anyway, I just wanted your advice. I have been talking to this boy and he won't reply to my text, but he's seen all my Instagram stories. What do I do?
Right. Okay. Classic boy issue right there. You've come to the right place, honey. Boys are my area of expertise as a former homie hopper whore. Okay, so he's not replying to the text, but he's looking at the stories. So he hasn't unfollowed. And yeah, so he's still thirsty for the V. Guys are tricky. Amber says that I think like a boy. So I'm going to tell you what he's really thinking because I have the same kind of brain. He's def's into you. You've got to know how to like read the signs that he's laying down. So looking at those stories is a sign. It's like a reverse psychology kind of method. He's treating you mean to keep you keen. And it's working, hon. You're that keen. You haven't like given up on him. It's actually worked. So what I find is boys are generally I find a lot smarter than girls. Like they know how to like play it. Girls are generally like more desperate, like leg spreading monkeys. Like, well, I am at least. And boys think in a really like sophisticated way. For example, I'll tell you about something that happened to me. I had this crush on this guy from work. He was from Baker's Delight. He had a girlfriend, but it was like a rocky relation, I could tell. So I slid into his DMs and I was like fully like spamming him with messages and nudes and that he didn't reply to. So most girls would be like, he's not into me, but I was like full like begging him to date me because I understand like the boy mind. So he blocks me on Gram. His girlfriend slides into my DMs and she tells me to back off. And I thought, he is definitely into me. This is all part of the master plan. This is classic boy. So I worked out where he lived and I drove around to his house like late at night in a balaclava. And I did a knock and run and he saw me on the camera and he knew it was me and he threatened to take out Navy Oro. So I had to like take a different approach. So I made a fake profile of like a really hot guy on Gram. I just found some like Google images of like hot guy. Slid into his DMs and like catfished him and I told him that I, the hot guy, was Jamae, me's former boyfriend and how I was incredible at deep throating and how this guy had better root me if he wanted to have the best orgasm of his life. And then he just blocked that account too. But yeah, so the moral of the story is this lurker guy you're talking about of yours who won't reply, but he's looking at your stories. Trust me, don't back down, babe. do what I did, like take it next level. Maybe you could do something like steal his dog and like return it a few days later and pretend that you found it, or like he'll be all like emotional in that moment. He'll be like, he'll want to pass you. Or maybe even like run over the dog in your car and then like run into his arms all sobbing, like holding like the bleeding dog, and because like you feel so bad about what's happened. And then while he's hugging you, just like go for the bulge, just like slide your hand down, or grab his hand and then slide it down the front of your undies. Yeah, Bob's your uncle with that method. Good luck anyway, babes. Yeah, boys, they're clever little creatures. Hope that helps. Bye. Hi. So I've just been in the kitchen doing a secret little project. I was doing my imaginary cooking show as Meatball Maddie, my character, the host character they play. But yeah, I was doing something really cool and surprising that you're going to see on my gram. For those that follow me, can't say too much. Now I'm just like max laxed on the couch with Demi, vegging out, talking to you guys, having some crazy thoughts as usual. So I feel like personality-wise, like a change is coming for me. Like I want a low-key reinvention of me. Like I'll never change my hair and I'm killing it with fashion, but like I'm thinking more like how I present myself, like the way that I talk, and I want to be less whiny. Like I've had a few comments like, you know how I go like no and like don't, stuff like that. Like I want to start talking like with more like a croaky like voice and be more kind of deadpan and give no fucks like that. Yeah. Also, I kind of want to like be one of those people that like pauses, like can take just like a long pauses like that and just like give no fucks about it. Like I feel like it's kind of like a real power trip thing. Yeah, like that, just like a long pause. Because people say I talk too fast and it's a sign of low self-esteem, which in my case it is. So yeah, I'm going to change the voice thing and do like the pause thing. That's the new me. I just want to seem like more confident, like more mature, like work on my posture as well. I want to like, because I'm sort of a bit hunchy, and I want to like smile heaps at people in like a fake way and just like laugh while I'm talking for no reason. Like I think it's really like chic when people do that. Like that's going to be the new me, confident, mature and chic. Anyway, so I might as well tell you my secret surprise. I'm about to do a Jelly Russell photo shoot in my undies for Gram. I've made heaps of bowls of jelly. I've just been doing that before, and like on my imaginary cooking show, like I've emptied like the whole fridge, and so the jelly bowls are like taking up the whole fridge and they're just setting right now. So I'm going to do it in like an hour or two. So I'm going to get in my undies or maybe go topless even. And I'm just going to pour the jelly all over myself and be like a full slut in some selfies for Gram. Like just like slam a jelly in my face for no reason and like roll around in it. I'll set up like a ring light and just like work the camera. I might set up some like plastic kind of stuff on the floorboards or something. I don't know. I have to lock the door as well. Otherwise the dog's going to want to lick me, which is not how I roll. Bestiality ain't my bag, shamaniacs. Okay, I'll get on with it. I'll check in after the shoot. Bye. Oh my God. I'm in my room because I'm so scared. I was going to bitch slap me. The worst thing happened. Sorry. I was doing my jelly photo shoot before on the floor in the living room. Check my gram for the results. I did a photo dump. And I couldn't find plastic, so I just like poured the jelly on the floorboards. And I'm like rolling around in it like topless and like doing all these crazy hot poses. And then I hear the key in the door turn and the door swings open and it's the fucking landlord. Oh my God. She like fully gasps and I said, sorry, come in anyway. I'm an influencer. It's just a photo shoot. And she comes in and she like walks around the house and it's so messy because I didn't even clean up. And I'm like trying to find something to cover my tits and I'm like slipping in the jelly and she goes, that better not stain the floorboards. And she looks really mad. And then I notice that her shoes are covered in possum poo and she's walking down the carpeted hallway, leaving possum poo footprints all over the fucking carpet. It was such a disaster, Germaniacs. I was like nearly crying. Then Amber calls me an hour later, like blasting me, saying like the real estate agent called her and they've threatened to evict us if we don't do like a massive cleanup and repaint the floorboards. Oh my God, I've been in my room crying for hours. And now I'm hiding from Amber, who just got home. Just looking at my phone. The jelly pics are actually really hot, but I've been checking the comments from you guys and everyone's been really complimentary. Oh my God. My follower numbers are dropping again. Why does this always happen when I post weird stuff? Fuck my life. Oh my God. I'm the biggest dropkick loser in Double Bay these days. Life is such a struggle and everything goes wrong for me. I better go, Germaniacs. Thanks for listening to this episode. Tune in next week to see how things play out. Spread the word. I need more listeners. Illy, Nahugan. I love you so fucking much. Yours forever. Bye.